Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio with HardCrafting Mod installed. I'm your host Alex and you're watching FCOD Gaming. As always, you probably could have derived that from the title. Anyway, so I think, keyword think, I figured out what I'm doing, though I could be wrong. What do I need to build a crusher? Whoa, stone. Huh. Stone circuit gear wheel. Alright. So I'm going to need more stone, which is fine. Stone? Really? Interesting. Grab a couple stacks of stone here. Alright, so from what I can tell, like I said, this is kind of a blind playthrough type deal. The point of all this is to get things down to your what you call it here, your crushed iron. Crushed iron and well, looks like stone actually is going to be another byproduct. But yeah, you want it down to your crushed iron, and that's going to give you your the most bang for your buck as far as all that goes. Just wait a minute. So that produces. Oh, okay. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do, besides build some more crushers, is do like some sort of loop, like a looping resource belt, especially since I don't have smart inserters yet. We're going to have to go that way. So let's pick those out. I'm going to need belts. So let's just make a bunch of belts right off the bat. I'm also going to need inserters. My cats are fighting. Anyway. Okay. So where do I... Seek! Really? It's literally just walking around meowing. Alright, where do I want to set up this loop? I don't even know. Let's set up these. We'll just space them one apart from each other. That'll be fine. What's the first thing that I want to do? Oh, these automatically pick things up? That I don't know how I feel about that. Huh. Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about that. But I don't know. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, let's give this a shot here. If nothing else, I can always pick it up and start over. I'm basically just going to make a loop here. I'm going to need a bunch more inserters as well. Pick that up. Put that back in there. Ooh, we are out of a lot of stuff, or out of room here. Let's pick up the gravel, I guess. Dang it. That really kind of hampered my ability to get this going. Okay. Sorry I'm being a little quiet. I'm just trying to, I'm really trying to figure out how this is going to work. Are you out of room too? Yeah, you are. Alright, we'll deal with the copper soon enough. But I kind of want to get the iron going here. So, that gives us enough for 2 more. Which I need. More of that going on. Okay. So, eventually I'm going to have 8 things going on here. So basically, one's going to get picked up, the other one's going to get spat out. God damn iron nugget, piece of shit. Okay. Should have gotten all the materials ready for this off screen, but I kind of wanted to share the whole, like, thinking it through process with you guys. So it's kind of a trade-off. Also, today's energy drink is coffee. Coffee. Alright. Need so many belts. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess we can at least get power up here. So I'll have one there, and one there for right now. Sounds like a thing to do. What are we doing on iron? Get some more belts made up. Alright. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the most efficient way to do this, but I have a feeling it's going to be alright. Ah, that's not what I... Damn it. That is not what I wanted to make at all. Son of a bitch. Okay. Pretty soon... Gonna have enough belts. One of these days. Ow, right in the kisser. Oh, that's wrong. It's weird what used to be socially acceptable. Oh, 1 belt short. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're so close, guys. So close. Okay. So, this is our loop. I'm actually going to put you off to the side. I'm going to put a box here. I'm going to put an inserter right there. Power it. I'm going to drop off all the slag. Gravel is a byproduct that I don't necessarily want. And I'm also going to put one in, oops, one out. I'm going to do that here as well. One in, one out. So in theory, this is going to take the iron slag, and it's going to turn it into crushed iron and gravel. Right? So with the gravel, I can take a factory, which I don't have enough iron for. Oh, this iron shit is really getting old. Alright, but this is turning our slag into gravel and iron and what you call it? The crushed iron or whatever it is. Yeah. So, I think what we need to do, especially right now, since I don't have really any iron ore for it to accidentally pick up, is I'm going to set up a furnace, some coal in it. I'm going to make a inserter there. And you're going to pick up all this crushed iron and you're going to make it into iron plates. And I'm also going to make a factory once I get enough iron. Oh. Well, I need to produce iron slag as well. It's less iron slag, but it's still iron slag. So let's go ahead and dump that off. Factory? Yes. And I need a box? Yes. And inserter? No. Alright, so we'll take our factory, and with you, I'm going to make a pile of gravel. And honestly, the main reason I'm doing this is to get rid of all this fucking gravel that's being made. As you can see, my belt is filling up with gravel, which is not something that I want to happen. So, go ahead and put you down there. We'll have a box. We'll have you picking up gravel. We'll have you dropping off piles of gravel. And actually, that can be used to make your stone blocks for like your walls and various things like that. You can also make pathways with it. It's actually a fairly useful material. So, now that that's going on, let's go ahead and research electronics, because I believe that's what I need for smart inserters, which is going to be something that I'm definitely going to want here before I set up my fully automated thing. Yeah, so this is going to be alright. You might notice that I haven't hooked this mine up yet. There's a reason for that. Because the way that I have set up right now, that furnace is going to do one of three, I believe three recipes for picking up and processing the steel, which, as you can see, there's two of them that are available to this one, and it's already getting confused, which is not great. So I want to get the smart inserter set up so that we can actually kind of prevent that. Alright, this should be, yeah, that's filling up with piles of gravel, which is fine. Alright. You're not actually out of anything, you're just not making things very quickly, which is okay. Go ahead and fill our gear factory back up. It's probably about time to go make another copper run, which from what I can see, the copper setup is going to be actually pretty similar to my iron setup. Fill that up with coal. We're actually almost out of coal, like in my personal inventory, which is kind of interesting to see. Actually, do I have the tech to make a fast inserter? I do. I don't have enough iron for it currently. Yeah, let's make a couple fast inserters and get this process kind of jump started here. Okay, so we have electronics, which allows us to build a smart inserter. Excuse me. Which is amazing. At some point, we are going to want automation 2. Advanced electrics, what does that give us? Modules, flight. I don't really need that right now. Optics would be good. Turrets would be good. Walls, steel, all good stuff. I think I'm going to go ahead and do some of the lower level stuff just to make sure that I get it done. Once these inserters get built, I'm going to have that go as fast as it can, have that go as fast as it can. I'm going to supply this to the belt, which I don't know if it's actually even going to be worth it. But yeah, and then I'm going to make a smart inserter. Pick up some more iron here. Alright, I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to put the smart inserter down, and I'm going to tell it only to pick up, well, what's pulverized iron? Well, for right now, only pick up crushed iron. What the fuck is pulverized iron? I don't think that's a thing I can make right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a thing I can make. So that's probably some tier that I don't have right now. Which is fine. Alright. So I'm going to need more copper. Actually, I need more copper for this as well. Let's just throw those in there so that our research keeps going. Run down here, grab some more copper. Oh, we're out of fuel. That's not good. Actually, we're really out of fuel, which really isn't good. I'm going to have to pick up some coal, which should be fine. I mean, we're not using nearly as much as we're able to mine right now, so it's okay. Go ahead and fill you up. Pick that stuff up. Alright, so right now, with our crushers, we are basically turning everything that we get into either crushed iron or gravel. And we're using both crushed iron and gravel right now. So eventually this line will empty out at some point. Do you want to make... Man, I'm just not making enough copper. Do you want to make another smart inserter? And we're going to have you go back over here. You're going to dump the iron slag back into the belt. So now we're making quite a bit of iron. And we're dumping the iron slag. Do I have enough for... No, I don't. I'm going to need a lot more copper. So that research finished up anyway. Probably going to want armor crafting at some point. Let's do automation 2. It's going to take a lot of research, which I don't really have at the moment. Mostly because of my copper shortage. But should be okay. Should be all right. All right, so get a couple more inserters made. We'll get this last crusher in line working. So one in, one out. Now, are these keeping up? I think they are. No, they aren't. They're not quite keeping up. So that's interesting. Huh. But I'm actually out of slag down here. Very interesting. Alright. So, it's been about 20 minutes. Made a decent amount of headway here. A lot of experimentation going on. That's not a bad thing. But, yeah, I think I'm going to put a cut in this video. When we come back, I'm going to attempt to feed the iron ore line directly into this loop, which is going to present some interesting problems because this produces gravel and dirt, which right now I don't think I have a use for dirt. I don't know if that comes into play later or not. So I might just have to store it, which could be annoying. But that being said, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit like. You know the drill. If you want to see more of the series, hit subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves out there, and thanks for watching.